Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be fixing areas of our baseboards that have some damage to them. For this project you need a contour gauge like the one shown here, some sort of wood filler. I chose white because I'm not planning on painting them anytime soon, and honestly it looks pretty good as is since it's tinted white. You'll also want some sandpaper of varying grits. I got all of these items at Home Depot, but any hardware store will usually have these readily available. In addition, you'll need some cardstock or a stiff paper and a pen. I just used the packaging that the sandpaper came in. So I used the contour gauge to get a profile of the baseboard, and I'm going to trace it onto the cardstock and cut it out. This will give us a scraper for the filler that will have a similar shape to that of the baseboard. The hope by doing this is that there will be less sanding and sculpting after the product has dried. It's not going to be ideal because it's out of cardstock, but it will give us like a rough shape of the baseboard, and again it's going to prevent us from sanding a lot after we're done. So now I'm just cutting out some squares of the sandpaper just to make them easier to use. So we're going in with a heavy grit to get rid of the chunky pieces off the baseboard, and then a finer grit just to finish it so that it's ready for the wood filler. I'm just using a vacuum to vacuum up all the dust, and then I also wiped it down before I started. So now I'm just putting the wood filler in the areas that there are valleys, and any places where you need more filler, so where the valleys are deep, just make sure you concentrate that before you use the scraper. And so now I'm just scraping across, and the filler will roughly take shape of the baseboards. After this, I will be using my finger to smooth out any rough edges, and this can take a little bit of finessing, so just be patient. So next I just wanted to show you guys some tips for sanding once the wood filler has dried. If you fold the sandpaper in half, you can get a really nice straight edge for those fine lines in the baseboard. And then for any of the concave areas, you can use a pencil or a pen and use that curved shape in behind the sandpaper, and that will give you a really nice shape to the baseboard. And so I repeated this process about 3 times, adding filler, sanding, adding filler, sanding. After that first filling, you can spot fill with your finger, and if you have a little bit of water with you, it can help smooth out the filler as you are applying it. And you could keep doing that until you have like a perfect result, but this is the finished result that I had, and I'm okay with it, considering how bad it was before. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. To all my new subscribers, welcome, and please let me know in the comments what videos you would like to see. Until I'm able to use YouTube Community, it's hard to talk to you guys, so I welcome any feedback in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!